What up, Fantastics? Did you know that some pretty regular Finnish words can have a really naughty meaning depending on the context? And the thing is that your class teacher or your textbook won't be teaching these to you. But in this video I will be sharing 10 of those words. Let's go check them right now. What up, Fantastics? Welcome to another video. In case you're here for the first time, welcome. My name is Alex and I make fantastic videos about Finnish culture, lifestyle and language. So if you're into those kind of topics, make sure to subscribe and join our Fantastic Squad. And a quick disclaimer, guys, you don't need to necessarily to start using these naughty meanings unless you're a naughty person like I am, but rather it's more important to understand the possible different meanings in the context, because then you can avoid some possible awkward situations. But the first word in this list is PANNA. And PANNA is a very everyday word. It can mean to put, to place or to deposit. For example, I can say PANEN KÄNNYKÄN PÖYDÄLLE. PANEN KÄNNYKÄN PÖYDÄLLE. It means like I'll put the phone on the table. Pretty everyday stuff. But if we take a person as an object and put it to partitiivi, for example, if I say panin Petriä eilen, panin Petriä eilen, this means I fucked Petri yesterday. So this is the thing, like if you have a person as an object and put it to partitiivi, it means to fuck. And this is kind of like it's a little bit vulgar, a little bit slangish. So make sure to watch out on this one. And of course, if you know how to use this correctly, you can make that sexy Finnish guy or girl yours. Oh my god. And the word number 2 we have in this list is PIPARI. And if you have tasted Finnish PIPARI, it means it's the Finnish Christmas cookies. Those are one of the best things about Christmas, and I love PIPARI myself. So for example, if I say tykkään piparista or pipareista is the plural. This means I like Christmas cookies. But someone with a naughty mind, by the way, Finnish people are actually very naughty in my opinion. This can also mean like I like vagina or like pussy. Oh my god, I'm so gonna go hell for making this video for you guys. But well, someone has got to do it, so I'm gonna be the one. That's about it, so make sure to keep this meaning also in mind when you're talking about Christmas cookies in Finnish. And this next one is actually quite funny. This is muna. If you've been studying Finnish, you probably know that kananmuna means egg in Finnish. And this actually consists of 2 words, kanan, which means chicken, it's actually in genitive form, and muna. So in Finnish we say chicken's egg, but it's very typical just to shorten this with muna. So for example, if you say like haluatko munaa or like haluatko munan, it means like do you want egg or like do you want some eggs, whatever. It could be also translated this way. If again you're speaking with the naughty Finnish person, they might consider this as do you want some dick. So muna can mean also egg, but in spoken Finnish or like kind of the slangish Finnish, it can be also like a dick or like a penis meaning. So again, be kind of careful in which context you're talking about this. And for example, recently we had Easter. For example, if you ask your friends, saitko pääsiäismunaa? Saitko pääsiäismunaa? It means like, did you have any Easter eggs or did you get any Easter eggs? But again, a naughty Finnish person can interpret this as did you get any Easter dick, which means did you get any sex in the Eastern. So make sure to be careful with this one as well. And this next one is quite funny. This is not so naughty actually, but it's a little bit. HANURI is the word. And HANURI in standard Finnish means like accordion, you know, it's the instrument. So if we say, for example, Pekka soittaa hanuria, Pekka soittaa hanuria, it means like Pekka plays the accordion. But again, in spoken or slang Finnish, it can mean butt or ass. And I wonder like why, like does the instrument resemble like an ass? I have actually no clue why this has this meaning as well. I guess they look kind of the same. Okay, the word number 5 we have on the list is TULLA. And this is one of the very typical Finnish verbs. TULLA means to come. For example, if I say tulin eilen HESAAN, tulin eilen HESAAN, it means like I came to Helsinki yesterday. HESA is, by the way, a spoken variation of Helsinki. Or if you say koska tuut, it's like when do you come or when you're coming. But like in English, come can have another very naughty meaning, and this means also to have an orgasm. If you say koska tuut, it means like when are you coming, in a way of having an orgasm. So, and again, if you have a Finnish partner, you're talking about like sex and stuff, this is actually a very good verb in that context. So if you know how to use this in bed, I think you're gonna score some good points. So make sure to use it in bed as well. Okay, this next one, quite a nasty one as well. Number 6, NAIDA. And okay, let's jump into some examples right away. If we say Petra nai Jessen eilen, Petra nai Jessen eilen, this means Petra married Jesse yesterday. So NAIDA, kind of the original meaning is to marry someone. But nowadays, or in spoken Finnish, this has quite a different meaning. And let's take another example. If we, again, change the object to partitive, as you notice, the object, which is Jesse, was in accusative. If we change just one word, Petra nai Jesseä eilen, Petra nai Jesseä eilen, this means Petra fucked Jesse yesterday. Again, like we just changed one letter in Finnish and the meaning changed completely in a pretty naughty way. So, Finnish never ceases to amaze me, even if it's my first language. Also a pro tip here, NAIDA isn't really used in a way of saying to get married to someone. Instead we say mennä naimisiin. And if you want to avoid making this kind of brutal mistake, you can just use mennä naimisiin to get married, and you can use NAIDA just to say to fuck someone. If you wanna make an easy way in this one. Next word we have is SEISOA, and this is very standard verb again. SEISOA means to stand. So if you say Aleksi seisoo, Aleksi seisoo sisällä, like it means like Aleksi is standing inside. I'm standing here in my room. But if we say, where's my example? If we just switch the subject to adhesive case by saying Aleksilla seisoo, Aleksilla seisoo, it means like Alex is having a boner. Alex is having a boner. Can you guys believe that? So again, by just changing the case of the subject from nominative case to adhesive case, we get a really naughty meaning, and this is a way to say like someone is having a boner. So again, make sure to get your cases right when you're talking about this one. Next one, again, pretty standard verb, saada. Saada, this means to get, to receive something. For example, if we say, sain eilen Lauralta kirjan. Sain eilen Lauralta kirjan, means like I got the book from Laura yesterday. I got the book from Laura yesterday. But if I completely omit the object, which is the kirja in this case, because I got the book, but if I just say sain eilen Lauralta, sain eilen Lauralta, it means that I got sex from Laura. Or I got some from Laura, and this means, in this context, it means that you had sex with that person, which is Laura. So again, by just making a few grammatical changes in the sentence, we can actually get some pretty naughty meanings to these sentences. So basically, if you don't specify what you got, let's say if you were in a party yesterday and your friend asked the next one, SAITKO EILEN? SAITKO EILEN? They are saying like, did you get laid yesterday? So make sure to note this one, because your teacher is not gonna teach you. Okay, we have a few more left. Number 9, JUHLALIPUTUS. JUHLALIPUTUS, this is gonna be so funny one. This is actually not used that often, but I think it's still a fun word, so I wanna teach you. So we have actually a compound word here. We have juhla, which means kind of like a celebration, festive party, and so on. So it's a noun. And liputus means like flagging. So if we put the Finnish flag on the flagpole, we say it's liputus. So we can, for example, say that juhannuksena on juhlaliputus. Juhannuksena on juhlaliputus. So on Juhannus, which is the midsummer fest here in Finland, we have the we say like it's like the celebration flagging. But again, if we put a person here, for example, okay, because I'm a naughty guy, so let's just use myself as an example. So if I say Aleksilla on juhlaliputus, Aleksilla on Juhlaliputus. Can you guys guess what this means? So Aleksi is having like a celebration flagging, and this means again like Aleksi is having an erection. Yeah, again, so okay, this is quite easy to kind of deduce here. So if a person is having, usually it's a guy obviously, because guys have usually erections than girls. So if a guy is having juhlaliputus, then it means he's having a boner. Good to know. We have one more, and this is actually quite important one as well. Ykkönen and kakkonen. Okay, so if you've been studying the numbers, you know yks means 1, kaks means 2, but if we say ykkönen, it means like the number 1, and kakkonen means the number 2. So let's say you have two options. You have the option number 1 and the option number 2, and you can ask, for example, your friend like kumpi on parempi, ykkönen vai kakkonen? Kumpi on parempi, ykkönen vai kakkonen? This means like which is better, number 1 or number 2. But again, because we Finnish people are kind of naughty, this can also mean, like, if we talk about number 1, it can mean like vagina, and number 2 can mean like ass or like anal. So be very careful, guys. So if we're talking about number 1, number 2, ykkönen or kakkonen, it can have actually very naughty sexual meaning in this one. Okay, I'm gonna throw you also a bonus one here, and that is melonit. Melonit, and you can probably guess it means melons, or like, yeah, meloni is the singular and melonit is the plural. And this is pretty identical to English. So if we say, for example, do you like melons, or tykkäätkö meloneista? Tykkäätkö meloneista? Like, do you like melons? But as you can probably guess, melonit can also mean boobs in Finnish. So again, if you're in the fruits department and you're with a nice girl and you say like, tykkään meloneista ihan sairaasti, like I so much love melons, they can be careful that they don't get you wrong in that case. So that's important to know. And guys, if you want to understand Finnish more and Finnish language better, especially the spoken Finnish, I've created a free introductory course to spoken Finnish, and I can send you to the email. So if you join my email list, I can send that to you for free. Link in the description will take you to that, and make sure to also subscribe for more Finnish and fantastic videos in the future. I'll see you next time. Moi moi!